Long ago, in the shadow of Mount Fuji, there was a village called Tsukimura, known for its serene beauty and the sprawling forest that hugged its borders. But despite its peaceful appearance, the villagers lived in constant fear of the Kitsune, the fox spirits said to inhabit the ancient woods. These yokai were no ordinary creatures. They were shapeshifters, cunning and deceptive, capable of weaving illusions so powerful that even the sharpest mind could not discern reality from their tricks. The elders of Tsukimura often told the legend of Tamamo no Mae, the most feared kitsune in all of Japan. They said she was no mere spirit, but a kyubi no kitsune, a nine-tailed fox whose power grew with each tail she acquired. Tamamo no Mae was the epitome of beauty and malice, capable of bringing entire kingdoms to ruin with her schemes. The story began in the court of an ancient emperor. Tamamo no Mae, disguised as a stunning maiden, charmed the emperor with her grace and intellect. She whispered advice into his ear, subtly steering the empire toward chaos. Crops withered, rivers dried, and sickness spread like wildfire. Yet the emperor, blinded by her beauty, refused to see the truth. One night, the emperor fell gravely ill, and his court summoned a wise onmyoji, a diviner skilled in detecting yokai. The onmyoji performed a ritual, and when Tamamo no Mae's true form was revealed, the court erupted in horror. Her golden fur glistened in the moonlight, and her 9 tails swayed like serpents, each glowing with a cursed flame. She fled the palace, vowing vengeance, and disappeared into the wilderness. From that day, the villagers of Tsukimura believed Tamamo no Mae roamed their forest, plotting her return to power. Travelers who ventured too deep often spoke of strange occurrences: blue flames flickering in the distance, the sound of laughter carried on the wind, and the sudden appearance of a beautiful woman who would offer assistance, only for the traveler to find themselves hopelessly lost. One particularly harrowing tale was that of a young woodcutter named Sora. One evening, he returned from the forest, claiming to have met a woman with hair like spun gold and a voice like a songbird. She had smiled at him, asking if he was lonely. Enchanted by her presence, he shared his troubles, speaking of his desire for wealth and a better life. The woman promised to grant his wish, placing her delicate hand on his. The moment she did, Sora felt a strange warmth wash over him. He returned home to find his hut transformed into a grand estate, his fields lush with golden rice. But as days turned into weeks, Sora began to change. His laughter became hollow, his eyes dim. At night, he would awaken to find himself wandering into the forest, compelled by a voice that called to him. One morning, the villagers found him in the woods, clutching a golden fox's paw. His expression was one of sheer terror, and his voice was gone, replaced by the faint echo of a fox's laughter. The tale of Sora became another warning in the long legend of the Kitsune. For centuries, the people of Tsukimura continued to offer prayers to ward off the fox spirits, leaving offerings of rice and sake at the forest's edge. They believed the Kitsune were not just tricksters, but beings that fed on the desires and weaknesses of humans, weaving their illusions to entrap the unwary. Even now, the elders whisper that Tamamo no Mae's spirit remains, waiting for the day she will rise again, her vengeance burning brighter with each passing century. And so, the legend of the Kitsune lives on, a reminder that beauty can be a mask, and that the forest hides secrets darker than the shadows themselves.